Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode, and this one is going to be a collection update, as you could probably tell. And we've got a bit of stuff, all from different states. This has been from traveling and all that fun stuff, and it's been a while. So I guess we'll get right into it, talk about some of the stuff that we recently got. We'll start up here. This is a photograph of print from the Top Gun movie, as I'm sure all of you have heard of. And 1987... And someone got this in a frame. They bought the photo for the frame, and they said, "Hey, do you want this?" And I was like, "Sure." But I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. You can see it's a big photo, so I have no idea what to do with that. Moving down here, we have a full Navy uniform, pants, jumper, and hat. These are broken down here, sadly, but aviation mechanics mate, beautiful tag, named to William D. Benz down there. And he was on the carrier Manila Bay from the time it was commissioned until the end of the war. So 43 to 45, saw a bit of stuff over there, had some kamikaze encounters, but a very, very cool uniform, and so that's basically his whole spiel there. Very cool. Up here we got a Ranger manual, or the Ranger Bible, as they say, and we got this from a veteran who actually carried it in his service, and that guy did a ton of stuff in his military career. And this is basically the pocket guide kind of thing that he carried in his cargo pants during that time. So very cool. This whole duct tape cover is his own thing, cool too. So I like that a lot. Up here, I love pocket guides, and this is one I didn't have, and it was fairly cheap. This is New Caledonia, 1943. And I really, really like that one. So that'll go with the whole shelf for them. Right here, we got a 6th Armored Division 1955 kind of yearbook. And if we open it up, you can see his name, basic training 55. And that stuff he has. And there is a photo of him, as you can see here. But that might take a while to actually go and find. It's funny, his actual yearbook photo is not included, and he wrote my photo was not added, which is pretty funny. But something happened a long time ago with the... That's bayonet training, that's landscape, so it should be the next page over. Maybe not. Anyways, that's his pocket guide. Oh boy, I'm getting obsessed. This is his yearbook, so it's pretty cool. He passed away in 2019, unfortunately, and I got that in an antique store. It's just something pretty cool. A little display thing. Over here, we can go with the books. Nothing special. Just a little pocket guide from Fort Sill, Oklahoma for artillery, 1968. It was like $8. Oh yeah. Oh, that was the receipt. I thought that was a little manual. I was like, ooh. Another coastal artillery kind of piece, ROTC manual. And this one I thought was older. Yeah, 1941. So that's a pretty cool pre-war piece of literature. I thought it looked nice. Alright, and then this book, I went to a, 4-story antique store. All I got was this, but I'm not complaining. It's a very, very cool book. It's from 1900 or 1899, and it's all about the Spanish-American War, Hawaii, all that stuff. Yeah, and this talks a lot about Teddy Roosevelt, the Philippine War, a lot of stuff for Spanish-American War. A lot of stuff. It gives a whole reason on why we're there, what we're doing. A lot of details, even the temperature, which today is still the same as it was back then. Fortunately. Just really, really, really cool. So yeah, I love this book. And there's stuff with the USS Olympia and stuff like that, all in Battle for Manila Bay. So that's actually, he's the USS Manila Bay. Huh, that's cool. Right here, we got a World War I 1917 T-handle shovel cover named to the 361st Infantry Regiment Company C, and that is the 91st Division, along with the pine trees. So that's probably, I'm guessing, it could have been reused in World War II, but my best guess is I'm just going to go with World War I for this, just because of that. But definitely used a lot. The name Ludwig is written right there and right there, but it's a very common name, so no hope really of finding out who the guy specifically was with this, but still very, very cool shovel cover, and that was pretty good buy. Right here we got a giant photo to the USS Pittsburgh when it was in China, and it's pretty cool. You can see you got a Chinaman right there, bunch of Marines, all the sailors, and then if we go up here, this is the guy who owned this photo. At least a family member, someone owned it related to him, because we flip it over, we got USS Pittsburgh, bunch of stuff about that. And he was on the USS Massachusetts in World War II for about most of the war. Later on, he was on an attack transport in the Pacific, but he was on the Massachusetts for a long time after. And in November 41, he was in the Philippines. And then they sent him back to the U.S., so that was a very close call for him. So that's that crew photo. I really, really, really like that. Over here, we just got some little stuff. USS Carl Vinson challenge coin. I love that carrier for no particular reason. So really happy with that. A dog tag to a Air Corps cryptologist who was in an A-20 bombardment group, and I forgot the number. They were like the first bombardment group, the Bomb D-Day. They got the title Best in the World for some reason. And he's got a really interesting name. Like Arcelli F. Risciotto. So that's a pretty cool dog tag. Here we got a World War I dog tag named to, and another really weird name, Omer E. Britton. And he was in the 55th Artillery in the ammunition train, which was in World War I, and I think part of the 8th Infantry Division. So pretty cool. Last item here is a reissued Bronze Star from, I'm not sure when, probably the 80s. You can see with the tab there. And a name to a Paul Malone, who was a combat medic with the 17th Airborne in World War II, and he got wounded in the Battle of the Bulge. And he was with, I forgot what his infantry regiment was at that time, but he was with like the 224th Medical Battalion, and they transferred him over to that regiment for the battle. So don't know much about what he did before the war, because he did enlist in 41. But that's his reissued Bronze Star for actions in the Bulge. So, pretty cool stuff that we got recently. I'll have to display some of it, might sell some of it, we'll work it out. But thank you guys for watching. I hope to post more soon if this video kind of like gets even a little bit of attention. And thank you for watching.